Hello guys and welcome back. So with the new patch, it's really messed things up for my particular playstyle of my build orders because we've now got chicken, which is making the fast castle strats a little bit more difficult. We're going to have to spend an extra 100 wood on a mill and various other bits, so it's causing us some issues. But what we've got here is a Mongol steppe lancer rush including chicken. We do have defensive tower with this one as well. So it's all pretty good. So we're going to start off with the first 6 villages onto sheep, but as soon as you find one of the boars, just send a villager to go and get it. Okay, so don't wait around, just send a villager to go and get it as soon as you see it. So we're then going to add the next 4 villages onto wood, and there will be a house made there as well. But we've got our 6 on the board now, so next 4 going over to wood. Now with this one, as I say, we are using the chicken. You normally find that with the map generations, it's either between 6 and 8 chicken. I'm going to be doing it as though it's 6. It has given me 7. So if you get 7, it's a little bit Brucey bonus. Yeah, it's going to be just 6 there for the chicken that we're going to be using, just to make sure it works with the minimum amount of resources that we can get. It is worth me noting, just in case those eagle-eyed people out there have noticed, this is on easiest. So I'll come back to that in a minute, but whilst you're adding those villagers to wood, just keep an eye on your boar. Once it's got to about 100 food, send a villager to go and get the next one. So yeah, it's on easiest, and I'm actually using like full visibility, and that's just purely because I want to see whether this combination of villagers will do the job basically for the build order. I'm not looking at the wider strategy. We've done plenty of videos on steppe lancer rushing before, and hopefully you're quite familiar with that. So yeah, I'm not going to do that. Plus the AI doesn't do the current meta with loads of man-at-arms and stuff. So once we'd put the 4 on there, we've sent 2 over to chicken. And then the next one that comes out is going to go over to the wood as well. We will make a house at some point with a wood villager. It just say there make a house now. I suppose you could make it now. I don't think it makes much difference. I'll leave it till about pop 17. But the next 4 villagers that come out are going to go over to the berries. And that'll take us up to pop 18. Little trick with the chicken, just shift Q to go around all the different chicken. That just makes sure they're not going to shoot random chickens and increase your walking time. So it just makes it a little bit more efficient. Okay, so around about this sort of time, probably once these berries have next few villagers have gone into berries, we will move a villager from the sheep to make a farm. I do it a bit later in the video, but I think you can get away with doing it, once your berry villagers are out. Maybe a little bit later, but yeah, I think you should be able to do it that early. I think getting it a bit earlier as well just helps in case your chicken villagers get pushed off the chicken a bit too early. So having that farm down will just help make up that deficit of food. So now we're at 18 pop, we're going to send 2 villagers over to the gold. And then we're going to have 3 more villagers go over to the wood. Now at this point, you can either get loom or you can not get loom. I've got it working so you don't get loom. I like to play these strats with loom a bit later on, but obviously with the meta changing now, you might need loom at this point. I've not really played that many ranked games with the new patch, so I don't quite know how prevalent the men-at-arms rushes are. I'm assuming they're going to be every single game at the minute, so you probably need but I've done it without loom, which you'll see in a minute. As you can see, we've got feudal queued up anyway. Right, so there we go. So whilst you're advancing, we're going to make a barracks. So we'll get one of these villagers from wood to make a barracks. And what you want to do with lancer rushing or any fast casual strats, is sort of start building your buildings around your wood where you can. It just helps to protect them a little bit in case there's any rushes coming in. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So I'm just going to fast forward this next bit. Just keep an eye on the chicken. So I mean, once you've done all your shift queuing, if you've got, clicked them all, I'm only doing it for 6 chickens, so this is my 6th one. We're doing the final shift click onto gold, so those villagers are going to go to gold now. So I've reached castle age. At this point, just make 2 villagers if you have loom already. If you don't, then just go for loom and then a new villager to straggler trees. As you can see, we're making a blacksmith and a stable. That's pretty much it, really. So just waiting for this next villager to come out onto the straggler tree. Like I say, if you've already got loom previously, then get 2 for your straggler trees here. And you can see with the gold villagers, we're getting a watchtower down as well. And we've now clicked up. So all of those villagers that are on the sheet, they're now going over to straggly trees. They're going to just start making farms. Now what I've done here is I just took a villager off of wood to come and make a farm. You don't have to do that. You should be fine without doing that if you don't want to keep like changing things around. I've not put it in the build order, but just something I video. And then whilst we're on our way up, we're going to want to get bloodlines. Also, we're a little bit of a way off researching that at the moment, but I'll just speed it up again. You can see bloodlines is on its way in now. That should be in by the time we're finished. Obviously, in a proper game, we would have walled around these berries as well. Like I say, we're probably going to be under quite a bit of pressure from men-at-arms and archers at this point. But now we're there, we can just start making steppe lancers. First villager to come out is going to go on to gold, and then we're just going to keep adding villagers onto farms from that point. And we want to get up to 15 farms and 5 on gold, and that'll just make sure we can maintain non-stop lancer production and non-stop villager production. So yeah, the general concept exactly the same as normal lancer rushing that we've done before, that we all know and love. It's just this particular build order shows you how to do it with chicken and still get a fairly decent castle age time as well. So let me know in the comments what you think to this one and how you think chicken is going to affect everything. But cheers guys, I'll see you on the next one.